Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm back with another video. I looked through like some old comments and then I found one comment that asked, how do you know if you're recovered? And I feel like now I really am recovered, so I can answer you that. But yeah, let me start with first of all, how you should recover, and then how you're gonna notice that your recovery is successful. So basically, your recovery should consist of, first of all, not moving or just moving as little as possible so your body can rest. And then, second of all, obviously, eating whatever you desire, whatever your stomach desires, not your weird ass head. So if you do that, you're gonna have a lot of breakdowns, a lot of problems. That's normal in recovery, and I don't know, I think it doesn't take less than a year to truly get recovered. Usually it's multiple years because it's just so hard to actually do recovery and not fall into some weird quasi recovery. So when you're doing recovery and when you're still in your recovery, you will notice that you will sometimes, maybe not always, but you will catch yourself thinking, oh, should I really eat that? Or should I do this? Should I do that? And not just do whatever you just crave, you know what I mean? And I think you recovered once you don't you don't have those thoughts. You just do it without like second guessing at all. It just falls away. You're just grabbing whatever looks good to you and you really don't think about it. I think that's when you're truly recovered. But that is just one side. I think recovery is just more than about food. It's also about exercising, but usually goes hand in hand. So once you really reach a state where you can eat whatever and really not even questioning it, just I think that's when you're recovered, because that takes a long ass time. Even when I first, sorry, when I first thought I was recovered, it still took me more time, and I think now I'm really at that stage where I don't overthink at all. Um, but really, what do I want to say? I think it is about really being able to just go with your gut and really not even think about going with your gut, but just doing whatever and really not having a single care about what you're eating except for if it tastes good or not. That's when you know when you're recovered and it's a really high target or like a really big target, but it is achievable. And so with like the eating thing comes also the thing about moving, where you are able to just live without thinking, oh, I should do this, I should maybe do like a workout, I should maybe do this. But really, when you feel like, oh, maybe like I would really want to go out and move myself because I just feel like I've been sitting too much, and then you go out and it's fine, like even if it's just a 30-minute walk, that's also when you're recovered. You don't go and do things and like overthink it. You just do it because it just you have that craving. And then what else? I mean, about body image, I do think if you really are recovered, you don't overthink the way you look. But I won't deny that even though I'm very confident now in my body and my me, blah blah blah, sometimes I still see photos and I'm like, is that what I look like? And then, yeah, I will overthink it, but not too much. It's not like I see a bad photo I see a bad photo and I'm like, oh shit, I should lose weight, shit, I should da 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 da. I just think, oh, maybe I should wear something else. Maybe whatever, you know what I mean? So those three issues are maybe the top things where you can really see if you're recovered or not. It's about eating without thinking. Just, I think, imagine you're an animal and you're just eating because you're hungry, and when you're not hungry anymore you stop and you move because it's fun and because maybe you need to go somewhere, but not because like you think, oh shit, I need to lose weight, because no dog would ever think about that. They just move and they just eat because they feel like it, you know. And then the same about body image. I mean, it's very hard to not have body image problems in a society that's absolutely obsessed with the way we look. So I really admire, for example, Tabitha. She really doesn't care about it, and I love that about her. But I think for a lot of people it's very hard to achieve. But generally, when you really recognize that it doesn't matter what you look like, or really not to the extent that you used to think, and where you just most of the day don't think about it, you just, I think recovery is that you don't even think about all of those topics. You just are so busy with other things. Every time I say something that sounds like Siri, it turns on and it annoys me. But yeah, so just recovery is when you don't think about recovery anymore. So that takes a longest time, and probably you will maybe always at some point think back to your recovery, because it's just very a time in your life that really, really transforms you and makes you you. But still, like, once you're out of it, you start having other interests and you just stop thinking about it. And I think you will then very soon realize that you're recovered. And if you're still questioning whether you're recovered, I would say probably not. But it's okay. It takes a lot of time. I'm telling you, a lot of time.